Welcome to part 6 of making my dress for the Eras tour. It's time to make the bottom of the dress. So first we have to cut out all of the pieces. And for the final dress, I've decided to use extra seam allowance to make the ruching channels instead of making a channel completely separate. So I made sure to include room for those when I was cutting my pieces. But when I went to line it up with the top, the seams still weren't lining up, even though I thought I calculated it right. So I had to undo those pieces and then figure out how much I needed to cut off in order to get them to line up. And it took a few tries, but I finally figured it out. And then on the inside, I had my extra big seam allowances so that I had room to sew them down to make the channels. And I kept 2 small slits in the bottom to hopefully allow the fabric to lay better. And then it was time to do the scariest part, which is sew the bottom and top together, but I did it. Now let's add the invisible zipper, which are always kind of hard to do. I added interfacing to the inside of the fabric so that it provided a little more stability, and pinned the zipper in place, making sure to line up the seams and the top of the dress. It was really hard to get it perfect, and it definitely took a few tries. And then even when I got it, I realized that the dress was just a little too big and I needed to cut off some fabric on the side and do it all over again. But we got there eventually, and I could take off the interfacing and add some nice finishing touches, such as sewing down the zipper at places where it was sticking up and adding a hook to the top. And then it was done. We had the nice clean finish. I tried it on again, and this time it fit perfectly. Don't mind the hook, no one was home to do it for me. And here it is ruched temporarily, and I'm still trying to figure out if I want to add the lace.